Here in this video, I'm going to share with you guys on how to market your book with no social media. I'm sure you guys are like, what in the world? How do I market my book without utilizing digital marketing with social media? I'm going to tell you in a few steps, probably maybe 5, but I'm definitely going to elaborate on some things to make sure that you are squared away. You have those steps that you need in order to move forward. Remember, do the best you can with what you have until you can do better. Now let's get into this video. So as promised, I'm going to share with you guys on how to market your books without social media. The number one way you can do that is with an anthology or a compilation book. Now, to give you guys some perspective, if this is your first time hearing that kind of term, here in the self-publishing market, it's kind of similar to chicken soup for the soul. Okay, it's where you have a group of other individuals who write their entries or share their expertise inside of your book as well, but you, the curator, may not be the one who is actually writing all of these different short stories, is what we call them. So the way that you can market your book, all right, without social media is with the help of other people. And the beautiful way of doing that is because if you're a self-published author, you clicked on this video because you want to know how to market it without social media. And I'm certain that other individuals are like, oh my gosh, you publish a book? How do I do it? Oh my gosh, you're a #1 bestseller? How do I do it? And I know you guys may be exhausted because this may not be your field or your industry that you want to teach all these people. You're just excited about your book, but a way that you can open up that door. Because one thing I know for certain and one thing I know for sure is that when you share your story and other people relate to it, you basically gave them permission to share their stories too as well. They just don't know how to start. They don't know how to put it together. And quite frankly, they don't want to go through all the things you went through in order to make this thing happen. So if you are that author that other people are asking you how to put this all together, then this type of way to market your book, all right, is perfect for you. Also, you can definitely scale, right, and make an income by helping other people. I call this good money. Okay, good money is when you are making a lot of money, but it's with helping other people, not on the backs of other people, but helping other people too as well. So with this anthology, I'm going to break it down for you. So make sure you have your notepad and pen and together. Pause this video real quickly to make sure that you can write down these notes and or screenshot, or if you have a great recollection of what I'm going to share, good to go. All right, let's do it. And if you don't have a notebook, make sure you click that link in my bio or description, depending on what platform you're watching this video on. All right, and you can get Write It Down notebook by yours truly, Desiree. So with the compilation book, I always was fascinated that Jack Canfield, the creator of Chicken Soup for the Soul, has never, when he started, hasn't written a book about himself. What he did was he started out as a professor, and what he did was before he started his lecture, he shared other people's stories. It was until one student said, "Hey, Professor Canfield, do you have this in a book?" Then he thought about this. This is encouraging, this is inspiring, this is motivating, it's also instructional too as well, and I need to put it all in one book. If one person is asking for it, everyone is asking for it. So if you wrote a book, let's say about how to increase your following on TikTok, or maybe you wrote a book about how you survive domestic violence, or maybe you wrote a book about how to transition from quitting your job into entrepreneurship. All right. And then you begin to meet all these other people who've done it different ways. And you're like, oh my gosh, they need to hear your story too. So if you have, let's start off with just 10 people. Okay. The first step you're going to do is you're going to make a call to action. You're going to make a call out to other people. You're going to say, hey, look, I'm looking for 10 people who have mastered TikTok. You're going to make out a post that says, I'm looking for 10 people who want to share their stories on how they survived domestic violence. You're going to say, I'm looking for 10 people who have XYZ, fill in the blank. When the 10 people come to you because they want to participate, what you have to decide is how much are you going to charge for each individual to put their entry, their stories inside of this one book. The way you come up with this price is how much is it going to cost you to put it all together? How much is it going to cost you to get them rallied up with the flyers and everything to help promote and market the book? Okay, so let's just start off slow at $500 a person, okay, which is 10 people, $500 a person. But also at the same time, I've seen it go up to at least $2,500. So if you have 10 people at $500 a person, tell me in the comments how much money that is. It is $5,000. So now you as a self-published author, you doing it yourself, even if you hire other people, it doesn't cost you $5,000 to put it together. However, you have received $5,000 from 10 people, all right? And what you can do, you're going to take that $5,000 and you're going to pay for a good book cover, a graphic designer for your book cover. You're going to pay for a formatter to make sure they're formatted in an ebook, paperback, audiobook. You're also going to pay for an editor. Okay, you're going to make sure you have a good editor. So now you have the money to do it. Essentially, you're creating this whole thing not with your money, but the money that those 10 authors have given you, and you make a profit. Your only responsibility is to make sure that you put it together. This essentially is you self-publishing a book that you didn't even have to write. Just like Jack Cranfield with Chicken Soup for the Soul. I have colleagues right now that I know that they make $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, sometimes $10,000 every 90 days, 30 to 90 days, because their goal is to put out at least 3 to 4 compilation books every single year that wrap around book marketing, how to market your book without social media. Well, when you first published your book, it was just you publishing the book. And it was you that was responsible as a self-published author to market the book. It was your responsibility. But guys, think about it. This time around, if you do a compilation book, it's not just you pushing this book. You have now 10 other people helping you push and market and advertise this book with you, not for you, but with you. Okay. And so I always go back to this quote: you can do more together than you can ever do alone. So when you put people over profits, you become more profitable. And if you can think about the book that you have written, the people that ask for your help, those who who need it, that extra push, okay, that can help you, but also help themselves, it's a win-win situation. Because remember, not everybody wants to write a full book. Not everybody wants to write in a whole entire 100, 200, 300 page book. Sometimes they just want that one incident, that one lifetime thing that happened in their life to be able to be published. And you are the person to help them do that. So with this compilation book, not only are you have these 10 people helping you market and promote this book, but also when you do your book signing, when you put the book out there, you don't think somebody wants to know, hey, how did this person get started? So you essentially market your book by helping other people market their stories too as well. That is so important. But if you're thinking about scaling, because we're always talking about business, right? So yeah, 10 people purchase an entry spot for $500, but you can also upsell them. All right. You can always upsell them. So with upselling, all right, you can say, hey, look, for an extra $200, you can come on to the book signing with us. For extra $300, you can come on tour with us to 3, 5, 2, 7 cities, 10 cities for a book signing. Okay. For extra $100, you can come on the virtual book signing. All right. You also can tell them, hey, look, we're going to do with your $500, you only get an ebook and a paperback book. Okay. But what if you decide to say, hey, look, you know what? We need to do an audio book of this compilation anthology book. All right. And you can charge them extra because that's going to help you curb the cost in order to help more people. And the list goes on. So if you're interested in doing a compilation book and you're like, girl, I wrote these notes down, I'm interested in it, this is exactly what I'm going to do. But if you have a distinct industry or genre, or you need help line by line from the contracts to the marketing strategy to the marketing plan to how do you scale it, how do you charge XYZ to make sure you have everything together, click that link inside of my description and or my bio to schedule a one-on-one consultation with me. My brother used to always say that a wise man learns from other people's mistakes, but a fool learns from their own. And so I'm like here to help you. I'm sure there are people that can figure this out on their own as you're watching this video, but there's some people that say, you know what, I could, but I don't want to make a mistake. So I need a call with you, Desiree. I'm here to help you along the way. All right. So make sure you guys are click that link and schedule a call with me. Let me know that you watch this video so that I can give you a discount code too as well for watching this video. And this is how you found me. I always love to support my viewers, my listeners, my fans, and also my followers and my friends too as well when it comes to my videos here today. So I really am here to help you every step of the way and make sure you have it all together. But this is the ultimate way to market and promote your book without social media. Until next time, guys, make sure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you let me know in the comments, what are your thoughts on this? What do you need help on too as well? And I appreciate your participation and helping this channel grow. I am Desiree Lee, a self-publishing consultant, here to help you as a self-published author get your book seen, heard, and also discovered. I love you so much.